Hare Krishna. How to use a japa mala? This is a japa mala bag. You get it in variety of colors and designs, and you get accessories, cute accessories like these as well. Okay. The japa mala bag has 3 holes. The first one is this hole, the major hole, which is where your hand goes inside, and then there is this hole, which is only for the opening of the bag, so that you put it around your head. And next is this hole for your finger. So basically you put your hand inside, and through this hole for the finger, this one is left open. Now inside you have the japa mala or the japa beads. You will have 108 beads plus 1. The plus 1 is this one. This one you don't usually count when you are chanting, so this is just for your reference. Now usually, depending on the type of material of the japa mala beads and the size, things vary. Mine is of tulsi and it is huge. Average size actually. So it starts with small and then big. Some devotees prefer going from small to big. Some devotees go from big to small as their first round. So based on that, okay. So if you start from small, as I do, you go all the way Hare Krishna, reach the last one, then you twist or like turn your bead, then you start again from big to small. Here you can see that I have named all my beads because one, while I'm doing service at ISKCON temple, if somebody calls, I have to leave my beads and go, then I'll come back to it, but I'll never know which bead I left at, so I have it numbered. And second, now I'm a mom, so I have to have the numbers, otherwise I'll lose count. So it is recommended that you start a round and end a round. You do not leave it in the middle, otherwise you'll have to start again, which is why I renamed it for my own reference. Now do not put this around your head. People usually do that. That is wrong. And do not put it on the floor. You should never let it touch the ground, and don't take it to the toilet. And keep it always in the japa mala bag. Wash your japa mala bag as often as you think is necessary. Like if it gets dirty, I wash it once a month based on usage. And then let's start. The first round always you hold here, and then you go Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namne Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaurabhakta Vrinda. This is what you have to say the first time, and then you start. And this is how you hold your japa mala. So you let them rest on the middle finger and all the other fingers. You do not touch with this index finger because it is used for pointing people. Then you use the thumb and start counting. So each beat you have to count once. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One done. Next go on to the next one, and so on and so forth. After you are done with your 108 rounds, you would have reached here, right? Then you would have reached here. Then you say Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda, and then start your second round. Now along with, so let us say you finished your first round. Yay, congratulations. But what next? You have to actually do 16 rounds. So this accessory is available for counting how many rounds you have done. One round consists of 108 times reciting the Mahamantra. So you can see yesterday I finished 4 rounds. So I have counted. So this way you can have for counting. And here on, so this is tie, right? You will get a bead of 20. So here I have 3 because I lost one. So this is for advanced devotees. See, there are 4 levels of Prabhupada Ashraya program, and the 4th level you're supposed to do 16 rounds a day. Some devotees do 64 rounds a day. So this is for them. So 16, 32, 8, 64, if my count is right. So that is it. Now you can put your japa mala around your neck I usually find it very heavy because mine is big, so that is why I have tied it around like this. I usually put it in my bag. Some people even carry it like this. Anything is fine as long as this does not touch the ground. Japamala can, but usually people don't prefer. Now if you are a person who doesn't like chanting standing up, then sitting down is fine as well. I prefer chanting sitting down. So this is how you are supposed to sit erect. I don't know what you do with your left hand, but right hand, keep it like this and chant. This will let you concentrate. If you leave it down, you will know that you're not supposed to. If you leave it anywhere, like basically don't let it touch anywhere, and then just chant happily Hare Krishna. And if you want, you can pace around and chant as well. Some prefer move around and chant. When I'm very anxious, I move around and chant. Otherwise I prefer sitting down and chanting. The best way to chant is to concentrate. I mean, duh, but how do you concentrate? I find that it helps me if I close my eyes and I chant better, because one of my senses is like there will be distractions if you see, and you don't have to see your beads. So close your eyes and then use your ears. So Shravanam, Kirtanam, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Shravanam, Kirtanam. So you have to chant out loud so that you can hear. I know a lot of devotees who don't chant out loud, but they just chant in their mind, in their heart. I cannot say the word Krishna when I'm chanting in my heart, so I have to say out loud. So it is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. That's it. Do it. Okay, and say you want to chant. How do I chant fast? See, there are so many different ways you can chant fast, but usually people will say Hare instead of Hare and Krishna instead of Krishna. So you have to make sure that you don't make mistakes with these two divine words. Rama, nobody usually makes a mistake. I've never made, so I don't know if others make. So all the best. So if you want a sample of how I chant, let me show you. Now I have already paid obeisances to my spiritual master because I was cleaning the puja box today. So I'll just start with Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. I take a deep breath because at a time I do 3. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So that way. So now see, I'm gonna stop chanting. So I know I did 6. I'm just making sure that I am at 6. I remember that number in my mind. So the next time I start, I do from 7 to 108. So you can see that I do one breath and 3 times I recite. Some people like saying Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Take a breath, Hare Krishna. But that takes a long time. When I do this one breath 3 times recital, I finish one round in 10 minutes. So it depends on what kind of chanting that you do, what is your speed, what you're comfortable with, and then you can chant Hare Krishna.